They're a toy-based YouTube format team. Rejecticons. Kato rocks, Starter loves his MMC. Rejecticons. Logan is a custom dude. Inu keeps his toys like new. They are Rejecticons.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Inu and Kato. I guess I'm going to do the intro here because why not? We're all one big happy family. But really, this is just a chance to get up and speak about the Transform at Home week that we're having. And we actually have another guest that we were hoping would pop in, and that is Bacon. What's up, dude?
Oh, no. We're doing it at the same time.
Hey, everybody in chat. Hey, Bacon, what's up, buddy? Make sure you can hear us.
There we go. Now we can.
There we go. What's going on, dude? I was just telling everybody that we're just getting together to talk about this some kind of event or something going on this week. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
I don't know, man. I've been so busy.
Yeah, you have.
About being at home.
Trying to get this thing together. Yeah, it's about hashtag sleep at home. That's what I want to do.
Here, technical question. Is there a way for me to not hear myself but hear you?
The best way would be with a headset.
I got one.
Hey, we got Sardo too.
All right.
Hello.
What up?
It's a party now.
It's a party up in here now.
I'll take it.
If you can't tell, this is a bit chaotic. Why? Because we don't care. We're just here to have.
How we roll.
This is what we do. But so if anybody has noticed, I've kind of lit up between the four of us. We've kind of lit up Instagram and Twitter and I guess Facebook too. We've tformers.com has started a nice little week of fun, and that basically means it's really easy to win some cool stuff. that's all we want to do, because we were talking for the longest time and people have been stuck at home, not able to collect, can't go toy hunting, some not making a single dollar because of everything that's going on, and you can't work, and God knows the unemployment was a shit show. So thought actually this fellow right down here, who is one of the main guys, if not the main guy at tformers.com and good friend, came up with a brilliant idea of, hey, let's give some stuff away to people. And we chipped in to help. And by help, I mean we just go online and talk about giving stuff away to people.
Right. You know.
It did all the legwork. So
Hey, I could buy more stuff or help people.
That's right. And in some way we'll manage to do both. So thanks everybody for chat for coming up. But Chris P. Bacon, that's right, Bumblebee. Chris P. Bacon. Is there anything you want to tell the guys that are in chat now and get some stuff out of the way, Bacon, just to clear up what the actual idea of it is and why we did it or you did it, and just let everyone know what's going on.
Well, I'm not sure. You see what I do every day with the news and stuff. So what you guys are doing is kind of new to me. For whatever reason, after so many years, I haven't gotten into all of the video and streaming and stuff. So here we are. So I love the idea of hangouts and all of these kinds of things. So I just thought it would be neat, because normally we would just post it on the website and just let it do what it does. So I like this idea of how you guys can offer this interactive element.
Well, you and I had talked some before about the community is so big, and there's so many people like myself and Inutabi and Sardo and Larkin's Lair and Gotbot. There's hundreds of us, right? And
Yeah.
then why not just have a site to where you just share the stuff that's already going on? And that's a beautiful thing because it helps folks like us out for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you get to meet new people. I think that's changed a lot with social networking. It used to be it was all convention oriented or focused.
Oh yeah,
But-
for sure. Because
and now there's so many new toys. It's insane with third party and Hasbro is just pumping the stuff out. So
well, Inutabi is and Sardo have been using the site about as long as I have. We were led there by Larkin's Lair, showed us about it. Has Inutabi as the site? You think T-Formers has helped you out at all?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't have as many subs as I do now if it wasn't for that. So
oh man, I'm glad to help.
it's been
How
great.
about you, Sardo?
Immeasurably. I'm kind of guy that I usually track my traffic, and I have to say, sir, because of your site, people like me.
Oh,
People like me.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
could be dangerous.
Sometimes you never know.
So I guess when it all boiled down to fast forward quite a few months of us posting stuff on T-Formers and get to know you a little bit better and working within T-Formers a bit, you reached out to us when you had this idea for this Transform at Home. And that was, the idea was, like I said, to kind of reach out to folks that were stuck, couldn't collect, maybe were having a hard time making a few bucks to be able to buy anything because of their job being shut down or whatever. And I thought it was awesome. So the Rejecticons and a few other folks, Patriot Prime, Deluxe Baldwin, Gotbot, we all kind of teamed up together to rally behind you on this. And I think it's genius.
Well, I'm reminded that you guys are on top of things just by all of those Spy Patrol reviews this week.
And they've been killing on that.
Well, I've purposely waited a little bit to review that guy right there because it was about to be the same thing. Like three of us got him, three of us got the Spy Patrol. We have to kind of vary our uploads just so we're not spamming.
You're repetitive.
Yeah, but it helps me too because he's kind of a pain.
I see. You've got a coordinated assault here.
Yeah, we just come in at different times. Once we see the traffic die down on one channel, the other one swoops in to post a video. But yeah, T-Formers has definitely helped me out. I love the site. I love the forum. I love that that it's pretty much a community-led news site. Obviously, you post plenty of news updates that we don't post, but as far as video reviews and content, people share it within the forum, and then, if it's newsworthy, it makes it to the front page. And I think it's one of the few places online to go for the Transformers community that looks and feels fan oriented, and I love that about it. And
thank you.
Tooting your horn for you, but you guys do some really cool stuff there. Then,
well, I can't take credit for it, like I said, because it's people like you who do a lot of content, and really dozens and dozens of people over the year who've helped out on T-Formers too, reporting news and sharing their knowledge and all that kind of stuff.
That's right. Sardo and Eric you guys need to become daily reporters.
Well, that's
Short the beard a little bit. I'm down to put a nice little suit.
I don't want to dig my own grave here, but that's kind of the idea of the forums, is for whoever wants to post on there. I try to support that as part of the site. I would have no life if I went out looking for everybody putting stuff up.
That's okay. You let all of us who have no life do it for you.
Deal.
I am okay with that.
Not that I have a life now.
but you get to feel like you do if people like us are doing it. So
Sure.
that's the big shout out to T-Formers. And fast forward to this event coming up, and
Coming up, we're in it, man.
we're in it. That's right, we're in it.
You're going,
Silo,
right?
have you had any interaction yet? Have you had some people interested?
I've had one that I know of. Once we get done here, I'll go back into my many comments and I'll see if I got any more. But I have at least one so far.
Yeah. So if anybody doesn't know, hey, Larkin's Lair has made it in.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. Had to work.
If anybody doesn't know, what we're talking about is I will screw up the rules. So everyone that's listening, go to tformers.com, click on there, read the rules. I'm not a rule guy. I'm a do guy. So basically, if you that's all right. If you use the hashtag transform at home on any of our content, that's mine, Inutabi, Sarda Noonspa, Larkin's Lair, Gotbot, Deluxe Baldwin, Patriot Prime Reviews, the T-Formers Twitter, Facebook, anything like that, you have a chance to win. That's the skinny of it. There's other little legal mumbo jumbo that is above my pay grade. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Inutabi, have you seen any interaction on yours from
Yeah,
it?
I've had several comments today and a couple new subscribers, and so it started a couple hours ago. So doing pretty good so far.
How about you, Larkin? Any action?
I haven't had time to check. I had a job to do this morning, and it went long for whatever reasons, and I'm like, I got to get back here. So I guess I'll check in a bit.
I'm going to assume that you did. I'm going
to assume too as well.
I'm going to assume that.
And
there's some...
nice to meet you, Bacon. I always thought it was Bacon for some reason. I never at first it never clicked to me Bacon, which is odd since I love bacon.
No,
I thought it's something
right. It's supposed to be bacon.
Okay, because I was thinking,
but it's supposed to be bacon too.
Bacon. Okay, because I'm thinking con as in like you're a sub faction, like a con.
It came from the Bay movies in 2007. There was the Michael Bay Decepticons, and people kind of called them Baycons. I thought it was funny that it sounded like bacon, so here we are.
So I've been wrong this whole time. Bacon.
So me,
you can use it how you want, man.
So
that sounds way too British for me.
That's how I read it at first.
Yeah, that's
I read it as Balkan. So when Kato started saying bacon, I'm like, oh, I guess I've been saying it in my mind wrong all this time.
It's really just because I love bacon. And I love bacon.
But bacon and bake Balkan and bacon, which is odd because I joined the site around when the Bay Formers started 2007. And so it never clicked about it being about Bay Formers.
I'm glad because well, you know,
for obvious reasons.
Just go ahead and cue the G.I. Joe. Now you know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, I have a collection of Bay Formers. It's okay.
yeah, they're all right.
Well, you know, before those movies, Transformers was just a little thing. So it a lot, whether you like it or not.
Credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I still, I remember way back when seeing the trailer and seeing Prime transform on the big screen. At that time, it was magical for me. It was like, wow, this is all. I mean, I don't even know what the story was going to be. All I knew is that there's a new version of Prime that I remember, from when I was a kid, and it's on the big screen in real life and all that stuff. So,
yeah, for sure. Did you get that same feeling, Inutabi, the first time you saw Optimus Prime transform on the big screen?
Sure.
Did you get the butterflies? I did. I loved it.
Pretty cool. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what I expected out of it. I know I enjoyed the movie. You know, I was surprised by the way it looked and the way the robots looked. But you know, this is kind of the thing you always dreamed about being imagined in real life. So I thought it was pretty cool.
I just remember the first time I heard that transforming sound and Peter
Oh,
Parker's voice, and
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Prime going through that kind of slow motion detailed transformation.
Mm.
I was like tearing up.
I think for me with the movies, like when it first came out, I was so mesmerized by the live action interaction giant robots. You know, I didn't really. I guess the story didn't do anything too much for me because I was just amazed of seeing the robot. Like when Bone Crusher ripped through that bus on the freeway, I thought, wow, that was cool. But then, you know, it's 10 years later and we're so used to that tech already. So now we're like, focus on the story.
Yeah, give us a good story. You've already wowed us with stuff.
Well, I think you're right because it's easy to forget those Transformers movies had all these special effects that are totally everywhere now.
Yeah.
They've kind of been copied to death.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Baycon. Let's tell the folks watching and who will watch later what the prizes are. What's going on this week?
Well, we didn't want to deal with all the mail and packages and all that stuff, so we kind of came up with this idea. And as you were asking before, you know what kind of reaction you're getting to people, and a handful of people right away were like, "Oh man, I could really use the cash." So we're basically giving out these PayPal gift cards of $25, and then Big Bad Toy Store has been very generous and offered the $50 gift certificates at the store there, so you can buy whatever you like. So we'll have one of those each day to give away, and 5 of the $25 PayPal things. So, and then we've got some other prizes, I believe, Toy Dojo gift certificate, and
Yeah, $35 to Toy Dojo.
and I believe a big batch of Toy Hacks labels,
Ooh,
$50 worth or something like that.
Yeah. And I think, don't quote me, I might be wrong. I think there's a possibility later in the week that a special guest may have something to give away to you. I think he mentioned when we talked earlier that he might have something that he can give to the cause. And on that note, we can talk about what's coming up Wednesday, which I'm giddy like a schoolgirl over. I'm gonna need chat to help me ask questions because I'm gonna be fumbling around like an idiot.
what else is
We
new?
all just want you to-
Yeah, exactly, which is fairly normal.
We've all known about it. We can't, like don't say anything.
But now I'm gonna be
Sure,
fumbling
why?
like an idiot
cool,
in
though.
front of Stan Bush. So what I'm
Oh, I
talking
could
about.
keep him busy for a while, so I'll throw out a few questions.
So what I'm talking about, if anybody hasn't, if you're not following me on Instagram or anything, I've basically blown up my own channel with a bunch of fun news that come Wednesday, which is just one of the events. We still have some other things to get ironed out, some other guests that are potentially going to come up through the week on other creator channels. So it's not just me on Wednesday. There's some other stuff coming up. We just got to get it ironed out. But I have scheduled a time to sit down on too late, Dark Conan. From here down, it's a plaid skirt, and it's not a kilt. But I have scheduled a time to sit down and talk to the one and only Stan Bush, and that all came about again because Baycon got me in touch with him, and he was more than willing and super cool guy. I got to talk to him, call him up, and got to do a little test run to make sure we got everything working right. But I will be sitting down Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll let you guys work out the math on what that means for you. But
3 p.m. my time.
I'm going to be sitting down with Stan Bush. And as I understand it, he plans on playing a little tune for us, live and unplugged.
Yeah.
And he said he may have something that he could donate to the cause of giveaways. So if we grab a winner that day, I'll reach out to him with their information and possibly get something cool to them, which is a bummer because I won't be able to get that. And so,
Mm.
well, it's,
Hey, but you have his phone number, so that's something we'll never have. Okay, so think about that.
it's a burner.
Oh,
It won't work
That's
after
cold.
next week.
cool.
That's right. It's getting cut off on
phone
the
just-
first.
It's a Google Voice number. No.
Yeah, that's right. It is getting cut off on the first. I will never to be the same again.
Well, I'd
So
just love to hear all he could tell you about what it was like after the Transformers went crazy.
yeah,
That had to be a wild time because Transformers were like everything for a while back in the 80s.
I don't think he expected it, but I'm gonna be glad to ask. So anybody who's watching now and will watch later, show up for that. It will be live. We will have live chat. Don't say anything stupid in there, or we'll kick you out. I have no problem making.
I'll try.
Yeah, I'll have no problem making some idiot that shows his butt and embarrasses us to say something.
He's a rock and
stupid.
roller. I'm sure he's seen it all.
Oh, I guarantee he's seen it all. But yeah, so don't embarrass yourself in front of Stan Bush, or you'll get the boot. But
Put
it'll
people
be
in timeout.
yeah, it'll be a good time. And he is a fantastic dude. The guy just loves to talk about Transformers, and I had a blast talking to him. And if I die tomorrow, I die a happier man because I got to sit down and talk to Stan Bush for a bit. I don't want to die tomorrow.
I got a question for him, so make sure you ask him.
What's that?
Rumble, blue or red?
Hey, you don't want to get him involved in such a heated discussion.
He won't answer.
You know what I mean? That might cause fan division and stuff, right?
The easy answer is yes.
It's kind of like who's Cyclonus,
Yeah. That's right.
I mean, we all know personally, but
We all know it's Skywarp.
right.
Yeah.
But, some people believes it. Some people believes it's a damn bug. It's a small division out there.
That makes no sense. So
It doesn't.
the trying to think. I know I had a thought in my head, but now I'm thinking about who is Cyclonus. And the answer is Skywarp.
That's the decent answer. Yes.
Yeah, that's the only
I'm
right
saying,
answer.
Subject to change without notice.
So,
Right.
no substitutions, exchanges. I'm doing all the talking. This is Inutabi's channel.
Oh, it is? No.
Yeah.
Is it?
This is his
Oh,
house.
wow.
I just walked in. So
Gee.
I want to turn it
Yeah,
over
something.
to the host
I
of the
thought the
channel.
furniture looked weird.
You got anything you want to add, Inutabi?
No, you're doing a great job, Kato. I paid you well.
You paid me in Toy Dojo gift card?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sure thing. Sardo, Larkin, Inutabi, any questions for Bacon? He and I have had a chance to talk. If you guys have anything you want to ask him, now's the time.
No, just
I have a-
oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I just appreciate
Go ahead.
that you're doing this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, it's I wish in that thread I did I wish I had more time this week to participate as much as I could, though. But hopefully I can at least participate with the comedy. I'm going to try to get some stuff out, but I really do appreciate you getting this all together.
Oh, I'm glad to do it. And we used to do, like I was telling Kato, we used to do these all the time. And wasn't until I was out of work that it was like, hey, let's do it again.
Until everybody had time.
Yeah. Well, nothing but time now.
Oddly enough, my state is starting to open up now. and people are going back to work.
Oh, nice. We're my state. We're stay at home till the end of next month. Till which is weird since we have like very very little action going on.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot happen either here.
No.
But how about you guys? Are all you still locked down tight?
At the moment,
May 4th, I think, or May 8th.
Oh, you have to go back on May.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Me and Tommy in the same state. They got the same rules.
Yeah.
But Sardo, you're always been. I mean, because they're essential.
Oh, yeah, I'm essential. So yeah, I'm always exposed to the elements of the world, you know. But yeah, so I mean, for me personally, the world never fully stopped. I know you guys have been kind of locked down, but they still expect me to go to work. So you know, there I go.
Yeah, same here. The world hasn't stopped.
From what I can tell, from what I can tell, things seem. I won't lie. Since the world's been locked down a little bit, things do. They kind of got to a sense of normalcy a little bit. Before, everybody was frantic trying to grab things. Things are starting to slow that down again. People aren't panicking quite as bad as they were. So that's nice, at least. I mean, at least for me.
Yeah.
I agree.
You can find toilet paper.
Are you?
Yeah, there aren't as many lines at the stores now.
Yeah.
Lysol, not so much.
Yeah.
Are you still locked down, Bacon?
Yeah, California is pretty stringent here. They're even like telling people not to go to the parks and beach and stuff. So
yeah, our beaches haven't quite opened yet. And yes, Larkin, they are beaches.
Where Bacon's from, that's more of a beach than where you're at.
That's it. You're out.
Ooh, but you don't want to go to the beach here. It's cold and there's sharks.
You're getting voted off the island.
But at least there's waves, and it looks the sand looks the right color in California.
Yeah, but it's like 55 degrees.
Yeah, the sand on the East Coast, I don't know. That it doesn't feel right in my feet.
I don't know.
Well, I actually grew up on the East Coast, and for me, the nicest beaches are in North and South Carolina, Nags Head and all that. Oh, my favorite place in the world for the beach.
I actually grew up in Virginia, so the beach I went to on the East Coast was Virginia Beach.
Oh, you can't count Virginia Beach. That's why you have such a hard time with it. I understand and I agree.
Yeah, Virginia beaches. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I understand your disdain. That makes sense.
The weird thing is we don't have any. Nobody likes the beach here. There's no boardwalk or
really
arcades or nothing. Nobody wants to be on the beach here because it's foggy.
Okay, so Kato, if your beach is not like Virginia Beach, I will not be as hard on you then.
We get it all. We got nice sand, some dunes. We do not have waves, which I think is hilarious. Every time I see some goober on a surfboard on one of the beaches down there,
trying to catch a wave.
Yeah. He might as well be on the lake, basically.
Yeah, it really that really does make me laugh. I saw like a little Mini Cooper riding around with a longboard on top of it. I'm like, you were way off.
Maybe he plans to go way out to catch a wave.
Yeah, you could pretty much skip rocks on the beach here.
Oh wow!
On most days, and a surfboard is not going to be a place for it.
No, it's big time surfing here. I don't know if you know about Mavericks, where those giant waves are. That's about 8-10 miles south of here.
Yeah, big waves here are maybe 3 feet. They are. It's very peaceful and calm on the East Coast.
Shit's falling in the ocean here. Really.
The ocean on the East Coast is a lot like Southerners on the East Coast. We just take it all in stride. Everything's fine. We move slow. We're quiet.
So basically, it's the tortoise in the hair. So don't worry, just live by the.
That's right. Then a hurricane that changes.
Why are you racing? Yeah, why are you racing for? Just take your time, man.
Oh.
Yes, Pack. I said goober.
Yeah, he did. I don't know why.
It's in my dictionary. Well, I don't really know what else to say. So does anyone else have anything to add to this wonderful conversation? Before
I gotta say, I'm
well,
curious about
go ahead.
Bacon's collection.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All
ahead.
the boxes, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Look at all those nice boxes to make Inutabi jealous.
Mm.
Like some Japanese stuff in there.
Bacon Inutabi is quite the inbox collector too.
Yeah. So Bacon,
Ah.
how long have you been collecting?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Well, I'm one of those weirdos who came in with Beast Wars.
Oh, in the
So I
90s.
spent several years looking at G1 and going, why? The arms don't move. So I started with Beast
That's
Wars, went all through Beast Machines, if that tells you how long it's been, about 20 some years.
Yeah. Do you remember the old days of alt.toys.transformers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember those? I remember that back then in the day. That's when I started collecting too. Back in right after high school, in the night. Because in fact, it was the internet that got me collecting. Like when I first got my ISP, and then I started seeing stuff about Transformers, and there was like this whole little fan community online that had like I remember like I downloaded the FAQ that somebody had put up text files of all the tech specs. And then somebody botched the crab. Remember I think he
Oh,
still
yeah.
operates, right? Has all the box art and all the tech specs art. I remember back in the day, I would download all that because we only had 56K modems. So like it was like just
Wow, man,
download.
you're older than me.
Crawl.
Yeah,
That's the
kinda-
crawl.
No, my first modem
Download.
was like 15.4, and then but I that's the time I got into Transformers. So it's it's hard to find guys that still remember the news group days and the Flame Wars back then and all that other stuff.
Well, it's funny you say that because I'm a web developer by trade, and
Oh, nice.
I literally walked out of college when the internet and the web was taking off. So
Mhm.
that's what I've been doing practically my whole professional career and I was on all the news groups and that stuff even before the web. So
Yeah. That
those
was
were good times.
yeah, and then we got the different communities. I think okay. I'm this is probably going to show how long. Was T-Formers used to be? Did it used to be on Post Nuke or PHP Nuke?
I got news for you. It still is.
Wow, it is. Okay, awesome. Okay,
Well,
everybody else
you're
probably don't know
cheap.
what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
Completely rewritten
It
that
sounds
thing
interesting,
like
though.
a million times.
It doesn't look. It looks like it's not. To be honest, it looks like
Yeah.
it's a completely rewritten thing. So I was like, wow, this is not out of the box post PHP Nuke or whatever out there. So pretty impressive, man.
Nerds.
Well, if this will tell you how old I am, I used to work at AOL
Yeah. Oh,
in
AOL.
the
AOL.
90s.
And in the 90s, I used to
All
collect.
those damn CDs.
Hey, those were all good coasters, man.
Yeah, I used to have to give those CDs out at Circuit City when I worked there. Like every
Oh,
couple.
Circuit City, boy, that's going way back.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I miss Circuit City. That is me.
Yeah,
So do
me
I.
too.
I love that place.
Yeah.
Even before that, there was this plot called Incredible Universe. I bet nobody remembers that hole.
I have
That
no
was
idea what that is.
awesome.
No.
Must be a
Main
regional thing.
stage. It was owned by Tandy. It was it was owned by Tandy right before they went belly up.
Oh, Tandy, that's Radio Shack, right?
Yeah. It was big enough. All right, so you know how big like a Sam's Club is?
Yeah.
The big Sam's Club warehouses or whatever.
Mhm.
It was 185,000 square feet of electronics. It was huge. And it had
Cool.
2 stages where we had concerts in there. We could.
Mhm.
It was amazing. And
Concerts.
it went
Wow.
under because I was probably 18 when I started working there, and I was probably making as much money at 18 as I am currently. And completely irresponsibly.
You're counting inflation, right? No.
Yeah, no. That's probably why they went
No,
under.
no.
They were paying everyone way too well. It was ridiculous. It was a fun place though, a lot of fun. It had the Disney mentality. Everything. It was directors, producers, cast, and all that. A lot of fun.
Wow, neat.
I hate to be the one to have to cut myself short, but if I don't leave now, there's going to be a really angry redhead in front of the place that she works. So y'all keep
Flame
going.
on.
No,
I've gotta dip
I
out.
know where you're coming from. My wife's going to call anytime.
Yeah, I've got to dip out, but y'all keep going.
I still got to work.
Thank you
It's
so
like 12
much.
p.m. in Hawaii.
I'm going to dive out and let you guys finish it up. Thank you so much. Everyone, follow everyone in here, wherever they are. Go to tformers.com. Do all that stuff. Hashtag transform at home. I'm out of here. Take it easy,
Later,
everyone.
Kato.
Hey, see you, Kato.
All right, man.
And I probably got to get going soon. Technically, I'm still working because it's
I
only
won't tell.
12 p.m. in Hawaii.
Yeah, I've got to count.
And so we're getting used to that.
Well, what time is it? Where are you guys?
Right
At?
here.
Well, Bacon's closer to
It's
me,
6 p.m.
so
here.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
And I think it's what 3 where you're at, Bacon.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
up here by San Francisco.
Okay. Ah,
Oh,
cool,
okay.
cool. But I, like I said, very nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Very,
Yeah.
very
And
cool.
I guess we'll have some more hangouts. So, and we had this
Oh, yeah.
mystery box.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
Hmm.
wait,
Wonder
I
what's
like
in there. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow night.
wait. It's a little. It's the perspective is off, so it's hard to tell. What's the scale? Is there a way to see?
Here we go.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's a pretty big
Different
box.
box.
It's a pretty decent sized box there.
could someone win that box?
It's good with.
I suppose we could do that, right? It's actually got a lot of stuff in it.
Oh, it is a gift box with multiple items.
Yes.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
So maybe we'll do that
pretty neat.
tomorrow night. We'll hang out and we'll look what's inside of here. So, are you tuned in?
Very cool. Oh, wait, can you say it again? You cut off a little bit from the mic.
Oh, whoever's tuned in, we're going to open this up tomorrow night or one of these.
Oh,
nights.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Anything else planned? So we'll do a hangout and open this box.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Awesome.
Hey, thanks for hosting, guys. It was great to meet you, and we'll see you tomorrow night if you're around.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
been a good time.
Thank you. And then again, thank you for starting this event.
Well, we're all in it since Beast Wars, right?
Mhm.
It's one big party,
Oh man,
and some
Got
of you since G1.
nice.
When did you guys start collecting?
Well, for me, it was back
never-
in '96, right after 95, I would say, after high school
Hmm.
and stuff is when I started collecting. And Beast Wars actually, well, that's when Beast Wars started, and then I found out about Beast Wars when I started collecting again, and really liked it and stuff. So that's a long time.
About 2 years for me.
Whenever Cabana Wars came out, I'm that recent.
2015. You're more.
Okay, a good time to come back.
Yeah. Came in while I was married, and they kept my mind together after the divorce. So I tell you, man.
Okay, sorry. Just to be clear, there was no relation to the divorce and your collecting, right?
She said there wasn't. I'll leave it there. She said there wasn't. It might be lying, but she said there wasn't. It's all good now. I'm happier now, so it's all good now. Yeah.
There you go. That's the
Well,
beginning.
that'll work.
Yeah. You can take the dog, but you leave me my collection. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
But you take my toys.
Well, before I got married, my wife already knew I was collecting. So
Mm.
I got married in 2001, and I've been collecting for a good 5 years before that. So she knew how much figures I had already.
Yes, my wife was open-minded too, and
Nah,
I think that's smooth things over. How about you, Inatubi? Tabby?
E-table.
How much? Whatever. My wife's cool with it. It's a hobby, and it's better than a lot of other things I could be doing, I guess. She's fine.
Yeah,
with
that's what I
Right,
tell
right.
my wife. At least I'm not out drinking with the boys.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because you have nothing to show for it afterward. I mean, it just goes in one end and out the other, right?
You're
I mean,
exactly
you
right.
feel good during it.
But you
And
feel
with the
bad.
beer,
after.
2 or 3 beers,
After-
that's a deluxe now.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, very much, yeah.
There you go. Rather have a deluxe than a few 3 beers. At least I can transform them over and over again.
There you go.
Definitely.
Uh,
Cool,
I
guys. Well, let's tune in tomorrow night and look in the box.
Very cool.
All right.
Thanks, Bacon.
And thanks.
Yeah.
everybody. Have a good evening.
Bye.
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody watching and staying tuned to the live stream. We had Cato on here doing the intro, so I'm going to send it on out. We appreciate Bacon for being here. Florida 582, Larkin's Lair, and Mr. Cato. So we'll see you down the road, and keep a check on T-Formers, and please post the hashtag Transform at Home wherever you see on the channels we've listed below. Will probably be listed. I hope. I'll get to that at some point. So we appreciate you watching. Thank you.
Good evening.
Later, everybody.
See you later.
They're a toy-based YouTube format team. Rejecticons,